Hello, and welcome to a clan war. Psionic Aftermath against DSG, Dark Society Gaming, one of the largest clans, I think, in the world. It's debatable whether DSG or Risen has more players. I think DSG holds the crown, though. So we're starting off with our 3 Masters. The lineup is 3 Masters and 2 Grandmasters. Starting off here on Catalyst. I got my coffee and I am ready. Looks like we've got a TVZ to start things off. Or no, I'm sorry, ZVZ. Just take this time to say what's up to everybody in the chat. I see Snoopy, Insane Guy, Commander Rude, Electrical Skateboard, RUS 1011, and Wolf Snoot. What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping in. Gonna have lots of awesome matches just ahead. So yeah, as far as MMR go, Caspada has the upper hand by about 500, but you never know. Anything can happen in these games. A ZVZ especially is the most volatile of all the matchups, I believe. Alrighty, first game of a best of 9 we have here in the top left hand corner the player coming from Dark Society Gaming, the Blue Zerg. His name is Lebanio Busto. And in the bottom right hand corner we have the player from Psionic Aftermath, the Red Zerg. His name is Caspada. Looks like both players are going to be going for a fast expand here. 17 hatch. Both players going for gas first into pool. Both players starting their metabolic boost at exactly the same time. Pretty much mirror builds of each other so far. Except, Caspada not really going for any Zerglings just yet. And Lebano has built at least 6 so far. Actually, it looks like 8 in total. Or no, 6. Okay, yeah, 8 in total now. Caspada just kind of poking here at the front. Gonna go and scout this third base. Caspada also taking his third down right now. No real early aggression from either player so far. Hold that thought. We've got Banelings being morphed in from Caspada. Did Libano see them?
Complete.
I can't say for sure. Well, he's going to see him now. Loses about 4 Zerglings, or loses 8 Zerglings to 2 Banelings. That's not a very good trade at all. So that so far is going well for Caspada. But these Banelings kind of caught unprotected. Well, they do survive. And it looks like Caspada is going to be sending some more Zerglings in. Oh, very nice connection. Oh, both those Banelings getting very good connections. But there's not enough. Okay, here comes the Zerglings from Caspada to follow up. Despite all those good connections, Caspada doesn't look like he's really in the lead as far as Zergling count. Especially with the Banelings of Libano popping out. It now looks like Libano has the upper hand as far as Zergling count. Caspada is trying to morph some Banelings of his own here back at home to defend. Looks like Bano is going full Zergling production now. He's going to have to be careful not to take too many hits from these Banelings. Looks like it's very close. It looks like Libano does have the upper hand here as far as numbers. With the 2 queens helping, that's going to help him defend here. But wow, there's so many Zerglings here from Libano now. Oops. If we look at the drone count, we can see that Caspada droned up a little more than Libano, and he's paying for it now. Oh man, this third base may go down. He's going to commit. It's not going to come close. So good cleanup there from Caspada. Libano looks like he's going to continue up the aggression, morphing even more Banelings in. About 5 here. This Baneling, oh, he's going to go off and does a lot of damage, takes out 2 of them. Looks like Caspada is going to hold. And he's up to 38 workers, so somehow he actually droned up more during all that. He's up to 40 workers, and Libano is stuck down here at 25. So this is looking pretty good for Caspada now. Unless Libano can get some sneaky Banelings into that mineral line. Okay, Libano sending more and more Zerglings down here near the third. I think he's going to try and snipe it, knowing that it's low health. Going to go up this main ramp here and join in with his Banelings. Oh man, so many Zerglings just went down to 2 Banelings. There's so many more Banelings left, though. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. And they go into the mineral line. So that drone advantage is dwindling. Oh man, total of 6 drones so far. Ooh, 9 drones. Oh my, 16 drones. The Baneling flank. Oh man, Caspada taking huge damage there. Evened up the drone count pretty much. Actually, Libano is in the lead, 25 to 24. But Caspada does have those beefy roaches now, so he's gonna be sitting good as far as defense. As long as he doesn't let the Zerglings do kind of like a run by into the mineral line. If he could split up those roaches, yeah, perfect right there. I mean, they are pretty much even on drone count right now, but he's definitely going to try and snipe down this third, which is a good move, I think. He can just run away after that. Yeah. Definitely needs to rebuild that third as soon as possible. On second thought, Libano isn't even mining from his third, so, I mean, it's still early in the game as far as, like, tech for both players. And what is he doing here? He's just gonna run by into the main and try and get some drone kills. It looks like, or I don't know. This. Wow. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like it was still kind of early, because he did kill that third hatchery, and they were pretty much even on drone counts. But hey. I guess once the roaches come out, any more damage would have been hard to do. Alright, so one up on the board for Psionic Aftermath. We're going to wait for DSG to bring out another player. Got some more viewers in here. What's up? What's going on? KO Ren the Insane. KO Ren the Insane. Commander Root, Dolan SC, Hayden, Electrical Skateboard, Micah Cat, Maximus Gladius Real, Russ1011, Tariski, Wolf Snoot, and 420 Quickscope 69. I love that username. What's going on, guys? Alright, looks like they're going to be bringing out a GM next. Trying to get some technical stuff worked out here. Just about 300 APM for both players. Pretty impressive. Looks like we'll be going on to 16-bit next. And we'll be watching a TVZ. Oh, I'm the lead. I don't know when that happened, but okay. Whoa, what's going on? It kind of glitched out there, but looks like we're good. All right. Alrighty, here we've got in the top right hand corner the blue Zerg, currently up 1 point. His name is Kispada. And in the bottom left hand corner, the new Grandmaster coming out of Dark Society Gaming, the red Terran. His name is White Rose. Definitely an uphill battle for Kispada, as he is about 5k MMR, and White Rose obviously is GM. So I didn't check, but I think he's got to be at least 5,300. I'm not sure what GM is looking like right now, but it says Command Center first. Wow, from White Rose. Yeah, it does look like a good map for it. Only one, there's this pocket expansion. There's only one ramp into both bases. Barrack straight into double gas. Back home, we had a hatchery first from Kispada. His pool is about halfway finished now. Reaper on the way. See what the Zerg's going to be going for. Getting his queens and metabolic boost. Terran throwing down a factory. Third hatch already thrown down in the back of Caspada's base. Okay, going to be switching that barracks with the factory to get reactor factory. Probably going to go for Hellions. There they are. Oh, a second factory as well. So this looks like Battle Mech, Cyclone, Hellbat. One of my favorite compositions to build against Zerg. Is he going to go for the armory as well, though? For Hellbats. It takes a lot of gas. Definitely, I think, need 3 gas for that. Overlord going to get all the way in the back here. As soon as these Cyclones pop out, it probably will go down, but not before seeing everything. He's going to see both factories with reactors. Alright, so going to be sending the first 2 Cyclones across the map with 3 Hellions and a Reaper. Not bad. Hayden, I don't know why I said Hayden. Caspada is definitely going to need some more units here than 4 Roaches. 5 Roaches and some Zerglings should do it. And definitely needs his Queens down here. Or okay, maybe actually, I think this many Roaches is looking good without the Queen support. Yep, looks like he'll just barely clean this up, which is what he wants because he doesn't want to overbuild units. He wants to get as many drones as he can out. He does have more Zerglings popping now. He's going to be sending across the map, try and delay this third possibly. 4 Hellions are about to be missed. Okay, never mind. Zerglings come in. Oh, almost got us around, but he's going to just run away. Morphing those Roaches into Ravagers as well. So looking to put on the counter-aggression, but it does get scouted by those Hellions, so White Rose does know that this is coming. Hellions are going to be repositioning to deal with these Zerglings. And yeah, those Zerglings go down without a whole lot of damage being done. And now he just has 5 Ravagers, which are pretty squishy. He needs to get those Roaches in front. More and more Ravagers being morphed. Does look like a pretty scary army here for White Rose. I mean, he can pretty much... Oh man, those Ravagers get shredded and more Cyclones joining the fray. It looks like... Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like that will be cleaned up. I think Caspada needed some more beef in the army for those Ravagers. Probably some Zerglings or maybe one less Ravager, which was still a Roach or something like that. Maybe he could have done more damage, but he figured he was too far behind, and he GG'd. So we're gonna have to bring out one of our GMs. He was technically GM when I asked him to play, but he's been since demoted. But he hasn't been in GM before. He's a GM level player. for sure. See what his MMR is. Oh wow, 5,700. That's a big boy. Yeah, Haste might have some trouble with White Rose as well. All right, score is tied 1-1 in this best of 9. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have the purple Terran currently up 1 point for his team. His name is White Rose. And in the top left-hand corner, we have the new player coming out of Psionic Aftermath. His name is Haste, the red Terran. Gas first build from Haste, as from White Rose as well. Haste going for a double gas, one base build. Whereas White Rose is looking to expand. Going to be sending an SCV to scout. Building a factory and a reactor. Looks like White Rose may be going for mech, or at least just cyclones. Haste going for that one base build. Already has his factory up and running. And getting a starport. Looks like he's going to be going for either Banshees or a Raven, probably. As given that he puts a tech lab on that barracks once the Reaper is out. And there it is, Reapers across the map, able to delay this command center, which is good for him because he is behind as far as the economic aspect of this game is progressing. Nice delaying that starport as well. Doesn't really have enough to deal with these Reapers. Now that the Hellion comes out, looks like he can at least... Oh man, both Reapers are going to go down. Haste kind of caught doing something else there. So Tech Lab has finished, and he's getting another Tech Lab on this on this factory. Going for Cloak Banshees. Nice snipe on the mule, at least. I mean, all this can't... I mean, they could kill this Cyclone, but not before losing a lot, because that Cyclone is pretty beefy and does a lot of damage. But unless he just runs away like that, because he's still going to be taking damage from these Hellions for sure. Only loses one Hellion for a Cyclone. That's a pretty good trade. Oil and the Mule, so that's the potential income lost as well. And the Banshee's coming across the map. The Cloak is about finished. It should be finished by the time it gets there. Oh, but there's already a Raven here and two Cyclones. So looks like this Banshee will probably be shut down immediately. I wonder if he canceled Cloak. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, man, this is going to go down. Another Banshee on the way, though. But, you know, he's got his second orbital morphing. He doesn't look too far behind. Especially with SCVs, he's pretty much dead even. Where's that other Banshee? He's coming across the map. Yeah, supply and everything looks pretty even right now, despite the opening differences from both players. And look at this, White Rose has already repositioned his Raven, like, just that game sense. And it looks like White Rose is going for like a battle mech for now, with Ravens and medevacs for the Hellbats. That's good. Armory halfway finished. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Vikings. Nice. Gonna be able to pick off this Raven. Yep, the Raven goes down. That's a good pick off for Haste. And he's going to try and catch these Vikings. Okay, the tanks are here. Not a whole lot of firepower here from Haste, though, compared to what... oh, man, he scans and he sees the SCVs being pulled. What is he going to try and do here, I wonder? Oh, man. So, White Rose is going for it. Two tanks are sieged. And he's going to absolutely crush this, especially with the SCVs. And he's going to bring the SCVs along for the attack, for the counter, because why not? I mean, they can repair everything there. And, you know, especially after a win like that. But Haste is looking pretty good here. Two sieged tanks with Vikings for some fodder there in the front. I mean, but still, this is a lot of stuff. Needs to pull his own SCVs, yep. But I don't know, I still don't think it's enough. There's so much stuff here, so much beef. Tank sieging up on the high ground. Oh man, Stem didn't even finish. It was like a hair away from finishing. But it looks like this is going to be game here. And Haste will GG. Let me see who we got. Jeterix might be able to do something about this. Oh shit, we just got someone hosting us. I didn't quite see who it was. I'm really sorry. If anyone in chat can let me know. Shit. I made a boo-boo. Well, thank you to whoever hosted us. Like I said, I missed who it was, but thank you very much. We've got a master slash GM level clan war going here. Just a friendly. So right now we've got a Terran versus Protoss. The score is 2-1 in favor of Dark Society Gaming. And it is a best of 9. So the first of 5 points will win. And in the top right hand corner we have the pink Zerg, currently up 2 points for his team. The pink Terran, currently up 2 points for his team. His name is White Rose. And in the bottom left hand corner we have the blue Protoss, new player coming out of Psionic Aftermath. His name is Jeterix. So a Terran versus Protoss on this rather large map. We see that the natural expansion is kind of exposed. The very large area, not like the last map. Very large surface area for an attack here for some early aggression. Might not be as easy to hold a natural in the early game. And we've got a gas first build from White Rose. Or excuse me, I'm sorry. No, that was not a gas first. That was a barracks first. So that means a little bit later on the factory tech. Looks like it's just a standard Reaper expand. And Nexus after Cybercore for Jeterix. Getting his second gas. And there goes the second barracks. So it looks like a 2-1-1 from White Rose. Going for that 5-minute double drop timing. Oh man, the probe got in, but is going to run away and try and escape that Reaper. It doesn't look like White Rose noticed it. The Reaper is on its way across the map. SCV going to be retreating back to base as well. Reaper sitting outside the base. Looks like he's going to wait for a good opportunity to get a good scout on what Jeterix is doing. An engineering bay. Oh, a third barracks. So this is not that same 2-1-1 build I was talking about. I've seen this before. It's just like a shit ton of lots of bio. And the probe gets in and sees everything. Wow. So yeah, I think he's going to build another tech lab here. Maybe. Eventually. And just do a bunch of Marine Marauder bio timing with stim. No medevacs or anything like that. Whereas the Reaper looks like it just went down after scouting the base. And it looks like he did see both the Twilight Council and the Robo. Doesn't have to worry about any Stargate play or anything like that. And there's that second tech lab, so this is looking like it's going to be that +1 timing with a bunch of bio. And no medevacs. Again, Jeterix did get a probe into the main base, so he does know what's going on, kind of. Has a good idea of what could be coming. Observer on the way, too, so that's going to confirm once he gets there. He's got one shield battery. He'll probably need a couple more, though, to be honest. He's gathering his bio over here, but the observer is in siege mode. Or no. Oh, wait. I don't know. Maybe. It looks like it. Okay, so he's going to be sending a bunch of Marines here. And Stim looks like it's going to be... oh, wow. Stim and combat shields and +1. Wow, this is a very crisp build. Observer's going to be seeing this right outside his base, though. Let's see what he has at home. Not a whole lot. 1 shield battery and a bunch of stalkers. I don't think that is good enough, to be honest. Maybe. With the blink micro, not bad. Sure. Don't go out too far. Alright, looks like Jetrix did a very good job holding that. Nice blink micro. Oh. Oh, lost 1 stalker. But still, not too bad. And his third base is up and running now. So, very nice out of Jetrix. He's looking pretty good in this game. Oh, he's going to actually blink all the way back home and try and pick off a few more bio. Looks like White Rose is going to be building his own 3rd command center on location. Looks like Jetrix wants to get around and scout and see the timing on this. He's probably going to be able to delay it and maybe even deny it as well. Yeah, looks like he's just going to flat out go for it and then blink away. Nice! Wow, blinked that, or timed that blink perfectly. And actually got the kill, did not cancel. I'm pretty sure he did not cancel that. I didn't see the minerals. And these stalkers are being like super aggressive. Very nice out of Jetrix being active with those stalkers out on the map. Gonna be taking a 4th as well. Let's see. Okay, he's got his +1 forges chrono boosted. Stalker's going to be poking and seeing that the bio is trying to move out here. Probe on the map's going to go down. Look at all these observers here. He has a lot of map control, a lot of map vision. And he knows that something is coming. He's warping in units. Charge is about to finish. If he has charge by the time this attack comes, which I think he will. He should be fine. He doesn't have any shield batteries here at the 3rd, though. That could be bad. Oh, looks like he's gonna go for a doom drop. Okay, that scan does see the observer, so, but does he know about this one and this one? Jetrix with the observers. Oh no, oh my goodness. How did you not see that with the observer? Oh, he could have just picked off all of those medevacs, but I guess Jetrix did not see these medevacs flying by. And his army is out of position. He's gonna recall his main army into the main base, which is good. He picks off a forge, but I believe the upgrade was finished. And this other army here at the 3rd, but there's zealots here too, so Jetrix knows this is gonna happen. Not bad. Oh, the mines. Oh, nice hit with the mines. Is gonna clean up all those zealots, but more zealots are here, so it looks like this should be defended quite nicely. And he's already repositioned his main army to the 4th base, which is exactly where White Rose was going to attack next. So Jetrix is doing really well defending all this. Jetrix is playing really well. Not missing a beat here. He's going to try and kill his forge. He might get it, but the upgrade is just now starting anyway, so he should be able to look, before he lost that forge, he was already rebuilding it. That's how much Jetrix is on top of his game right now. He looked into the future and knew he was going to lose that forge. Nice Zealot counterattack here with the Warp Prism. Supply is actually in Jetrix's favor now. Oh, nice force field is going to be completely blocking all that bio out. More zealots being warped into the natural. Wow, getting one ghost, not bad. There's not a whole lot of. There's still a lot of energy on that sentry. He could force field. Oh, but he's going to lose it. Lots of bio being stimmed, but there's so many medevacs that I don't think it's too bad to be a little trigger happy on that stim button. Let's see more another zealot run by coming down here at the third. All these barracks going down. Gonna get some SCVs here, and he's gonna move his whole army while the main army of Jetrix is going for this fourth that's being built up. He's probably gonna have to cancel that and rebuild it. Does get the cancel. And another zealot run by here at the third. Man, Jetrix is doing so much right now. Oh, but his main army is looking a little lackluster. He's gonna have to retreat, maybe. Does he have? Let's see what kind of splash tech he's going for. He's got his Robo Bay and 2 Robos. Gonna be oh man, this is Terran's gonna go for a counterattack, and it's before these the splash tech comes out, so he might be in some trouble here. Fighting up this ramp might be kind of hard though. If Jetrix can hold this. Man, there's so much bio here with ghosts. He might lose this base, but by that time the Colossus are now out, so that will definitely help. He's definitely going to lose this this base though. Three Colossus, but there's no real beef to go there with the army. I mean, here's some zealots. It looks like he'll probably retreat for now. Nice flank with the zealots. Oh no, he's just gonna focus those Colossus down, and that might be it. Oh, I don't know. I mean, Jetrix lost that base, but he has 2 other backup bases, so really he could go on for a little bit. He can get more Colossus out, use this time to get more Colossus out, so he's not out of it yet. The worker count is good for Jetrix. 81 probes sitting on 5 bases, building a 6th right now. White Res only on 58 SCVs, really about 3 full mining bases. Building his 4th or building his 5th base now. But the army supply is looking pretty grim for Jetrix. 83 to 120, 83 to 118. Oh man, that army is looking very scary. But Jetrix is gonna go for it. I think that might be it. I think it's I think he just has a little too much here. He's going to be losing all these bases. And Jetrix will GG. White Rose takes another point, so up 3-1. All right. All right. So their player has to go. That means they'll be forfeiting that game. So the score right now is 3-2, and DSG is still in the lead. They're going to be bringing out their next two masters, I believe, and then another GM will play at the end. We are on our third master player, and then our GM will play next. They're still on their second master. Waiting on Nerve to pick a map. Oh wait, no. It's their map pick. And I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's do this. It looks like we'll be seeing a ZVZ once the map is picked. Alright, Dreamcatcher. I think if Max is still playing Zerg. I know he plays random too sometimes. Yeah, it looks like he is playing Zerg, so we'll be seeing a ZVZ on Dreamcatcher. Score again is 3-2. DSG in the lead in a best of 9. Aw. Alright, ZVZ. Nerve says it's his best matchup. This map is pretty crazy. If you look at the mini-map, it looks like there's some sort of jellyfish figure with tentacles. Oh, it's a Dreamcatcher. The name of the map is Dreamcatcher. So yeah, obviously it's a Dreamcatcher, but it looks pretty cool. Hey, what's going on, Ming? Oh wait, the overlay. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, what's up, Ming? Hope your schooling is going well. Looks like both players going for a hatch first. Both builds being mirrored. Hatch gas pool. And Metabolic Boost is started for Max Gladius, whereas Nerve has yet to start his. Maybe going for Roaches or instead, who knows? I hope he didn't forget. He's racking up a lot of gas. Roach Warren going down for Max. And there is the Roach Warren for Nerve. He's going to be droning up pretty hard now, seeing that the Roach Warren is there for Max. Both players doing the same. Max has already actually gone for a Baneling Nest as well. And a Spine Crawler. Whereas Nerve has opted to go for more Banelings. Third hatchery going down for Nerve, and unfortunately these overlords. Oh wait, nope. He does see this overlord here, and it looks like he is moving some Zerglings in to try and deny that. Banelings already being morphed in right outside the base. Not a whole lot from Nerve to kind of deny that. I mean, to defend here. He might just end up canceling it. I think that's exactly what he's gonna do. There's no way he can hold this. And there it goes. He cancels it, gets his money back. Looks like he has a good block on this ramp, so the Zerglings won't be able to do too much here. Lots more Roaches coming out now. Looks like he has enough now to move out and try and retake that third. Oh no, the Zergling is going to run right straight into the main where there's not a whole lot. There's a queen. It's going to probably get nice positioning here though. Not able to get a full surround on that queen, so it takes a little bit longer. Buys some time for the Roaches to come up here and deal with these Lings. Looks like they're going to be pretty much killed off entirely now. Drones are being retransferred back into the main. Oh man. Wow, that's a lot of spine crawlers. I'm not sure why he built so many spines, seeing that he rebuilt the third hatchery. I'm going to be sending some more Zerglings across the map to the third. Might try and deny this again since the Roaches are a little out of position. Oh, I guess the spine crawlers aren't too out of question since Roaches are on the way. I did not realize Nerve built so many of these Roaches. Looks like, I don't even know Nerve should go for this. There's so many spine crawlers here. Yeah. I would switch over to just a contain. And, well, he's going to have to deal with these Zerglings. Oh, but the Roaches, the Ravagers could siege down the spine crawlers pretty easily from a safe distance. Like that. Oh man, taking unnecessary damage on those Ravagers, losing 2 of them, but he does get back into this mineral line, which is really gonna hurt. $14 drones going down so far. and leaving that hatchery completely unmineable. He's only mining on one base now, which is already oversaturated. Oh, but the mutas are about to pop. What does he have to deal with these? Hydra Den is on the way, so he shouldn't take damage at home, but he will be able to clean up this these roaches here eventually. There's a lot of mutas out on the map. Looks like about 10. He's already got some spores on the way down, and hydras are being built. Oh my god, there's so many spine crawlers. Perhaps he sent the mutas across the map too early. There's still some roaches he has to deal with here. And going to be taking his third hatchery as well. Both players' third hatchery is looking about the same timing. Hydras are repositioning here at the thirds. Plenty of spores here to deal with that. Looks like these mutas are going to be turned away. Not able to do too much damage. Two spores here in the main with some queens. There are no hydras here to... nice. The zerglings are going to try and snipe these spore crawlers, but there's just not enough here. So let's look at the numbers. Everything looks pretty even here. Both about 90 supply, both about 50 workers. So yeah, looking like a pretty even game here. Massive force here from Nerve. Looks like he's ahead on army supply by about 18, and he's moving across the map. Back home, I would like to see... Okay, there are the banelings being morphed. It looks like he'll be okay to deal with this, maybe. Gonna have to have some good baneling connections on those hydras, though. Otherwise... Oh man, the mutas are moving in a little too soon. Alright, the banelings coming in. They do have speed, and they are on creep. So, that's pretty good. Oh, man, lots of those banelings on the roaches, though. Close fight here. It looks like the mutas might actually be able to kill all of the leftover hydras, but there are more roaches coming to reinforce. So, he will lose some drones here with these roaches. Probably lose all the drones. But that'll probably be all the damage that these roaches get to do before they get cleaned up by mutas and zerglings. So pretty good attack overall from Nerve. He puts him ahead on workers by about 8, and army supplies again ahead by almost 30. And it looks like Max wants to do some counter aggression, but going to be very hard to do here. Nerve looking very fortified here at the third with spores and his army. Looks like Nerve wants to go for another attack. Not a whole lot here left at home to defend this little force of mutas and zerglings. But does Max realize what's going on? He doesn't have any banelings to defend this time. Army supply is looking hugely in favor of Nerve. And here it comes, rolling right into the third, completely undefended. This third is going to go down swiftly. And Max has retreated back home. Perhaps he should have moved some of those spine crawlers to the third. Probably would have bought some time. This newly hatched fourth is going to go down. The lurkers are here now. And wow, swarm hosts. Interesting. Oh man, he doesn't realize those lurkers are there, and he's taking a crap load of damage on those swarm hosts. And it looks like this may be a slow and painful death for Max Gladius. It's going to be very slow, given that all these spine crawlers are in such this, like, back position here. Hard to get to without fully committing your entire army. But he could probably do it right now. I mean, the only other thing that shoots is those two mutas. He could probably just move right into all those spine crawlers and take him down. He is starting to siege them down with the lurkers. And I think that's all she wrote. Max Gladius will GG. Nice game. But that will tie up the score 3-3. Alright, so we're going to be waiting for DSG to bring out their third master. And in the meantime, let me see here. I'm going to get one of my clanmates a replay that he has requested. Oh wait, yeah, I don't know who. Hello. All right, we're getting into our 7th game. Yeah. Score is 3-3, dead even. Best of 9, so first to 5 points will win. These are our last 2 masters from each team. And then we have the Ace GM. All right, here we go. All right, I think we're going to have a TVZ. And I hear from Hayden that this is not the guy's main account. He's an M2 player, so it looks like he's Diamond, but he's actually a Masters too. Alright, so in the bottom or in the top left hand corner from DSG, the new player coming out of DSG, we have Lil Pikachu, the Green Terran. And in the bottom left hand corner we have the red Zerg currently up 1 point. His name is Nerve. So we've got a barracks first from Terran, pool first from Zerg. Looks like we've got a Reaper expand coming out of Lil Pikachu. And wow, we've got 6 Zerglings coming out pretty early from Nerve. He might try and send that across the map to delay a command center, but Lil Pikachu has scouted it, so in response, he has opted to build the command center on the high ground. Nerve's going to send those Zerglings across the map anyway. He might be able to snipe that SCV if it's on the outside or something. Might be able to deny this reactor being built on the barracks. But let's see. There is a Reaper and there's no metabolic boost for these Zerglings just yet. So looks like these Zerglings are going to be killed off without doing any damage. Oh, looked like he was going to try and hide those 2 Zerglings, but the Reaper is coming up to deal with that. Okay, so 1 Zergling does get left behind. That would be a good scout later on. Reaper is moving across the map. Oh. Saves the Reaper and does scout the roaches too. So, Nerve not only on one gas. Doesn't look like it's gonna be a Ravager all in. He might morph one or two though, if he can rack up that gas. Let's see. No, what is he done with that gas? What has he done with that gas? I don't know. It went away, but I don't see anything. Oh, the lair. Okay, so the bunker doesn't get up. Oh wait, he leaves a building, but I don't think he's going to be able to get his units there anyway. He's just going to salvage that bunker. So nice little deny here on the natural is going to make that lift. And yep, it looks like just a standard 2-1-1 build from the Terran with a couple Marauders mixed in. Looks like he probably has enough bio to deal with these roaches. Or at least trade enough to where he could start mining again. Yeah, I've always wondered why the CC can't just plop right down on the Zerglings and squash them like a bug, but what are you gonna do? Loading up some bio. It's going to be passing right through these overlords, though, so Nerve should get that hint. Doesn't really have a whole lot of units to deal with this. Oh, the mutas. But it looks like he's probably going to deal or take a lot of damage before those mutas get out, because they're only halfway finished. There's some roaches here, but they could be killed off, to be honest. He's kind of overstemming the army, though. Alright, so he's going to pick up and fly away. The mutas are out now. He could try and catch up on those. He could actually just probably kill all of that. There's enough mutas here. Yep, he's going to kill both the medevacs. Very nice pick off. So a 2-base muta build from Nerve. Let's see, there's no turrets down. And not even a whole lot of AA. There's some Marines here, so I think that's enough to kind of shy them away. Yeah, loses one muta. Not very good. Gets the turrets up. Mutas don't do a whole lot of damage. Nerve double expanding at both the gold and this bottom right expansion over here. So Nerve is just kind of flying around, trying to keep the Terran on his toes, trying to pick off, do any damage he can. Oh, the tanks are in a siege and these roaches are toast. Clearing up some supply. He's gonna be able to pick off a couple tech labs, a couple add-ons here. Not bad. Prevent or delaying that combat shields as long as possible is pretty good. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no rules in war against performance-enhancing drugs. There's no rules to war. All-out bloodbath. Might be able to pick off this gas. Not bad, delaying the gas mining. It's going to eventually delay the tech. Alright, so big army coming out of little Pikachu. It's going to get spotted immediately by these overlords. Lots of banelings. The creep spread is a little lackluster. Could have been a lot farther out by now, but oh, he's going to siege up on this gold base. Okay, me to run by here at the natural. Finding any damage he can. Army was starting to go back home, but he decided to just move across the map. Manages to pick off both engineering bays. This scan goes down and he sees all these banelings. Man, there's so many banelings. Not a whole lot of zergling. No zerglings at all to kind of... Oh no. Yeah, you need some zerglings in there. But these Marines are being stimmed to death. They're all like 10 HP, 20 HP. Both tanks get picked off. That's not bad. And now all he's left with is one medevac to heal all of this bio. Talk about working overtime. And he's all out of energy right now. Man, you need some zerglings. I mean, I guess it gets the job done, but costs a lot of gas to do that. This is a very scrappy game here. Little Pikachu's still on 2 bases. I don't even think he knows about this gold base being mined at. Okay, well yeah, he knows now. He's going to be able to kill this off. Muta's coming in to deny this third. Probably won't be able to kill that command center before little Pikachu kind of deals with that. But at least denies it for now. There are the Zerglings. I guess they decided to let those Marines live. What? And the Marines just turn around, like, nope, okay, that was nice of you, Zerg, so now I'll just let you live now. Little micro treaty there. Ceasefire for a moment. Back into war now. More and more reinforcements coming from little Pikachu. Oh. Only 2 tanks here though. Not impossible to deal with. Just waiting for a few more Zerglings, and there we go. Oh man, so many Banelings. And everything is gonna get, well, there's still a lot of Marines here, and there's only Mutas, a few Zerglings, very close trade there. The Zerg did not exhaust all of its units. There's still some left over. But it is a very scrappy battle, only 1 tank, and it's very low on health. Looks like Nerv is going to try and go back into this fight. It looks like he will have enough now to clean all of this up. One Thor is here, but all of the Marines are gone, and he could probably just magic box over the Thor. Only 3 Marines and a Thor, but he probably didn't know exactly how many Marines were there, so he's actually just going to go across the map with those mutas and try and do damage at home, but he's well defended over here. Losing 2 mutas right there. He's probably going to just fly away. A third muta going down. Trying to rebuild that gold base. Still a very even game. Very scrappy back and forth game, but looks like Lil Pikachu has finally gotten his 3rd up and is building a 4th as well. Nerv flying right by that army, just barely missing it. He's going to be able to scout this 3rd, but sees that there's 2 turrets there. Won't be able to do too much there. Oh, he's going to send in the Zerglings, though, and it's completely undefended. That's a good move. Actually, he's just going to morph them into Banelings. But yeah, Nerv did not have any idea that this army was going across the map, and now he knows. He does have an army back home as well. Yeah, the creep spread is what's hurting him right now because I mean, Little Pikachu can walk right up on this base and siege right outside it, pretty much. Oh my goodness, 30 SCVs going down. Oh wow. Oh yeah, 30 SCVs going down to those Banelings. Oh my goodness, trades, blows, going back and forth. So we're now at 26 SCVs to 46 drones. But Nerv is being pushed back to 3 hatcheries. He's sending more Zerglings across the map. But there's units now here at the 3rd, so you might want to try the natural, but there's units there too. So I think he just needs to send all his units back home and to defend for now. Try and get a hatchery back up. Scan goes down at the gold base, sees that that's back up and running. But look at this, I think Lil Pikachu's gonna end up winning because his army supply is 93 to 42. Nerv is looking pretty grim here for his army. He's gonna have to pray for some amazing Baneling connections. Oh no. Oh man, those Zerglings are just gonna go in. He might be able to clean this up. Let's see. Yeah, mutas are across the map. There's too much army from Lil Pikachu, though. I think he's going to be able to kill us all off eventually. Nerv down to 2 hatcheries now. 34 army supply against the 84 of Lil Pikachu. And he's got that +3 attack on his bio. Alright, so that means that DSG is up to match point 4-3 in this best of 9. We'll have to bring out our final Grandmaster player, which is going to be Jin. Currently named Martis, but you may better know him as Jin. He's been a player for PsiX Aftermath for a very long time, has been with us pretty much since the very beginning. Since our resurgence in 2016. Alright, both players are ready. Whoa. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, top right hand corner we have the new player coming out of Psionic Aftermath, the ace player tonight. It is Jin, the purple Terran. And in the top left hand corner we have, oh, making a little misclick there with his SCVs. Perhaps he's a little nervous. Currently up 1 point for his team, it's Little Pikachu. I would be too if I was up against Jin, to be honest. He is a very strong player. And Jin, fortunately for him, has chosen the correct decision to go with, so he's going to get that early scout off of his opponent. Just give me a moment here, sorry. Alright, and I'm back. Alright, it looks like Jin's going to be going for an expansion, whereas Little Pikachu has opted for that second gas, one base build. Oh, okay. So it went for that double gas, but still goes for an expansion. Gets that later factory and a reactor. I think Little Pikachu wants to get some Cyclones out. It's a very popular opener in TBT. Oh, okay, so he does scout that there's Cyclones on the way. Jin has opted for Marines in a tank. Very standard, safe opener here from Jin. He's got his Viking as well. Going up to 4 gases before his third command center. Probably wants reactored Vikings. We're going up to 4 Cyclones for Little Pikachu. Looking pretty good in this early game for as far as defense goes. And it looks like little Pikachu wants to go for a bio-heavy play. We're gonna have three barracks, 4 barracks, 3 reactors, lots of Marines. Marines don't do so well against lots of tanks, though. Jin is actually moving out with his army, and this Reaper is going to spot it. So Little Pikachu now knows that Jin is on his way, and he's going to be moving out with 4 Cyclones. You know, Jin's army supply is actually looking pretty good, 37 to 21. Oh man, these 2 tanks are getting caught out of position, though. Not bad for Little Pikachu. Okay. He has managed to siege 1 tank, and he's going to be pulling back his units. And he's going to start leapfrogging these tanks forward. Would have been a lot better with that 3rd tank, but it got caught out of position. This is a very methodical push, very micro-intensive. And here's that other 3rd tank. And he's going to be pulling all the SCVs to deal with this, losing all of those SCVs. But he will eventually be able to clean this up, but not before losing 17 S. Oh wait, no, he can't even finish this. He can't even clean that up because the Vikings come in to support, and he's now down to 2 medevacs and 2 Marines. Oh no, it's not looking good. Not looking good for little Pikachu. And 2 Liberators joined the fray as well. You could probably set those up on the ramp there, which is exactly what he's doing. And only just now throwing down a third command center. So this is a very strong 2-base timing push. Oh man, this is a slow and painful death for little Pikachu. I mean, I don't see how trickling out a couple of Marines little by little is going to deal with this. This command center is going to get shot down. Lifting it won't save it. Vikings there. Another orbital here at the 3rd, but it's going to get spotted immediately. I just don't know what he plans to do here. He's gonna pull all the SCVs, but oh man, there's like 4 or 5 tanks. And little Pikachu's gonna GG. That looked exactly like how my TVT went against Jin, by the way. I like that heavy Marine play too, but it really has a lot of trouble against those early tank pushes. Ooh, looks like Mio Micah is coming out. I believe he's like 6K Zerg. Unless that's not the same Mio Micah. Hello. So the score is 4-4. This is the last game of the night. Trying to get this last game underway. It's all good, Hayden. We got it. We got the game going. Final game of the night. A TVZ at that. My favorite matchup to watch. The humans versus the bugs. All right, in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the player from Psionic Aftermath, currently up 1 point. The Teal Terran. His name is Martis, more commonly known as Jin. And in the top right-hand corner, we have the Green Zerg. His name is Mio Micah. The new player, trying to close it out for Dark Society Gaming. Hatch first build from Mio. And a barracks first into gas from Martis. So it looks like he's possibly doing that 2-1-1 build, Reaper expand. Drone is going to try and deny this natural from going up as long as possible. But Martis has already sent that SCV down to deal with this. And there is that 400 minerals. And there goes the command center. Pool is now finished. So cross positions on this map, very large. Could be seeing a long game here. Wonder what Jin is going to go for. Tried to save that drone by getting on the extractor, but the Reaper did not want to see that happen, so kind of blocked that from happening. Got the drone. Reaper going around trying to scout out a third, not going to find one, as there is no third yet from Mio. And there is that reactor factory. Double gas, probably cyclones. Or Hellions for now. And a starport. With the tech lab. Probably going to be going for Cloaked Banshee to start things off. There is the third. It's about halfway finished. Oh, nice. Marine there to deny the scout. So he's not going to know exactly what's going on, but he did see the factory, I believe. Yeah, he did see the factory. And there's the Cloaked Banshee coming out of Jin. Okay, so the Reaper did see that third hatchery go down. Aliens going around trying to clean up any Zerglings that are lurking nearby, but won't find any just yet. Here's a Zergling run by. Trying, scouting around. He's actually going to get into the natural, and there's nothing here. Oh, man. Nice. He's not going to lose too many SCVs. There's a couple Hellions here. Actually hasn't lost any yet, I don't think. Didn't lose a single SCV. Very nice. So let's see, up to 8 Hellions now, and he did scout the Banshee with those Zerglings. So where's the armory is about halfway finished back here. He's going to be going for this Banshee Hellbat timing. That's pretty popular in the matchup. We've seen it already several times tonight between this clan war and the ATL match we had earlier tonight. Looks like the Overlord's finally going to meet its demise. Zergling's gonna try another run by, and they get by. Is the wall up yet? Yes, it is. Jin is prepared for this. Moving across the map. Looks like he'll be fine. Meanwhile, back home, Mio Micah doesn't have a whole lot for defense, just 4 queens, which is pretty good, but he's going to get an eye on that command center. That's good, but I don't think he'll be able to get much down here on this wall. There's no Overseer, so these Banshees are cloaked for now until they get too close to that spore. Oh man, not a whole lot for defense here from Mio Micah. Nice positioning on the Banshee's going to be able to start. Oh my goodness, that roast. So many Zerglings going down to so little units from the Terran. Alright, overall, good defense here from Mio Micah. He does clean up with only losing 5 drones. Very nice creep spread from Miyamika so far. Third command center is being rebuilt in the main. And it looks like we do have mech coming from Jin, as a total of 5 factories are being built. Repositioning that third command center right in time for these Zerglings to try and deny it. Or, oh, the SCV is being transferred at the worst time, and there's nothing here for defense. The Hellions are a little bit out of position. These SCVs are going to, well, the Hellions are here now. Only losing 2 SCVs. Worker count is pretty much even, 63 to 56. Martis is actually ahead on the worker count. Ooh. Nidus into the main, didn't even see that happening. And he already knows that Zerglings are gonna come back to the third, so he's gonna evacuate that and try and deal with this. Turn all his focus to the main. Needs to lift that. Nice pickup on that Thor. Oh, very nice defense from Jin, man. He doesn't forget to lift the third as well. Very nice defense so far. Pretty cool. Nice, and gets the doesn't forget about that Overlord, as so many players do, and then get greeted by another Nidus momentarily. Nice drop with the Hellbat's gonna clean up all these Zerglings, or not, actually. So many Zerglings here, gonna have to deal with that. Medevacs to, so the Overlord goes down. Looks like he'll clean up everything and stabilize without losing too many SCVs. He's still ahead on workers, 64 or 66 and 62. Yeah, Blue Flame would definitely help. I think it's probably on the way. No, not yet. Miyamika going up to 5 bases. What is this? What? Oh, Nidus, okay. Just gonna Nidus right into the middle of the map. Jin is setting up for a nice long game here. And Miyamika has droned up, now in the lead, 77 to 73. Oh man, look at these. Wow. Neural parasites on all of his units, all of the mech units. I mean, unfortunately, the tanks are going to do friendly fire damage anyway. Zerglings to follow up, but there's lots of Hellions. I think he can deal with this with some good micro. And the planetary, of course. He's going to need something to deal with that Ultralisk, though. Nice picking up all those SCVs to save them. And 4 tanks are about to pop out, so it looks like he'll eventually be able to clean this up. Maybe. And there's a Nidus going down at the third of Jin. More Ultralisks are joining in, though. Up to 2 now. Oh my goodness, that meat grinder right there, taking so much damage on those 3 tanks. God, Zerg just lost like half of his army right there. Oh, okay, maybe not that quite that much, but A lot of it. A big chunk. And Jin is slowly going to be inching back out to try and reclaim his third. He's already got his orbital in position. And he's got turrets for detection on those infestors, which are no longer here. They've all died. And this is going to be very hard for Mio Maika to try and get back into. Lots of tanks in siege mode with Liberators and the Queens here. Yeah, there's not a whole lot here to defend. He's going to be able to kill off a lot of these Zerglings. Okay, so that base is going to go down, but he's already got another command center to rebuild that. Man, Ultras are so good, dude. Trying to reclaim the fourth already. There's still some units here. Mio Maika is close to max, and Jin is down to 108 supply. If he can stabilize and find that perfect balance of spreading all his tanks and everything, he might be able to come back. It's not completely out of the question. It's just Mio Maika is so good at finding these little holes in his defense. Mio Maika already setting up to do another attack here on this undefended third. Wow, these tanks are really shredding the Ultras though. But there's so many Ultras, man. Yeah, there's just too many Ultras here. Liberators will possibly eventually be able to clean this up, but not before taking a lot of damage. Tanks are going to pop out and clean up this Ultra in the main base. Again, this entire time, Mio Maika has been expanding like a madman. He's on 108 drones. He can just continue to remax instantly. Throw waves of 100 army supply at his opponent, wave after wave. And it's looking like a slow and painful death here from Jin. Corruptors for the Liberators. Jin is holding on for dear life. He's doing what he can against this Goliath of an opponent. He tried his best, but in the end, Mio Maika pulls it through for DSG. DSG winning the clan war 5-4. GG's, well played. Hopefully we can do this again sometime in the near future. Always a fun experience playing with you guys. Alright, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. If you guys haven't already, please follow the stream. We bring lots of content to this channel. We got stuff going on all the time, multiple events, multiple streams every week. And yep, that's going to be it. So again, thanks for all the viewers stopping by, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye. GG's.